WNBC, we're live. Gun Talk Media. If you know what I'm talking about, you're a bad person.
They are a very bad person. But they're right where they need to be, which is right here at Gun Talk Media.
So, welcome to the Thursday briefing. We are live across Facebook and YouTube, so if you're watching this,
join in.
Talk
What are you
with
doing?
us. Why aren't you working?
We've had a big week. We've got big weeks coming up that we've got to get to. But I want to let you guys know that there will be something special happening at the end of this. Ryan has no clue, so it's kind of a big introduction for him. He's going to learn something new today.
What's happening?
He
They
has
just
no
keep
clue.
saying that we're doing something. It's going to be so exciting.
If you have any guesses as to what he's going to learn today, throw them out there and we'll read them on the live YouTubers and Facebooks.
Oh man.
So
this week we filmed 3 episodes of First Person Defender, and we had various couples, all married couples, come in.
Yeah. All different stages of life too, which was cool because we had the young married couple that've been together, 5 or 6 years. We kind of had our age couple that has a couple kids.
Right.
Then we had the retired couple.
Empty nesters.
Oh my gosh. And you know what was shocking to me out of all these couples are the spouses, the wives, really did well. And wasn't
were the
expecting
wives, I couldn't remember, pretty much they weren't big gun people.
They weren't.
Right?
They've been shooting. They've had experience in that, but really no one was an EDC type of person.
Sure.
They love guns. They know their husbands had guns, which is typically the case that you see right now, is that my husband's carrying and I don't need to.
Right.
It's that, and we put them in scenarios where sometimes, like, probably the best case scenario is both people are carrying.
Right. I was pleasantly surprised. You guys were talking about yesterday how the wife did on this one, where she, with a little bit of instruction, second scenario, she did pretty well, right?
She really did. And she really hasn't shot a lot. She wants to take courses, and after each of these scenarios, they each said, oh my gosh, I learned so much from this training scenario that it's encouraging me to go out and shoot and gain, my EDC permit or all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But she really did well because we're roping in, half a day's training into a 30-minute training session for these folks.
It's quick, and people have to understand when we do FPD and we film this stuff, just time and budget and everything else, the training part is pretty short, which is remarkable how much better people can get with just a small amount of training.
Right.
I mean, it's really minimal training.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't say, look, this is not, they're not like prepared to go take on the world now. It just helps them get in the mindset, maybe teaches them a few things. Very specific.
And we really set out this year to find new teaching techniques for our viewers and to grow the skill set, because we understand that everyday carry encompasses a big responsibility. And the fight isn't always 7 yards away at a target that's standing still.
Right.
It's close. It's closer than you and I are to each other right now. It's those type of situations where we teach people break away and then take action.
Right.
So it's a neat deal to see unfold before our eyes, especially on set. And I think we actually have some footage from kind of a funny little clip that we've got.
Take it. All right, man. I'll turn on tears for a
And so
cameo.
you never know what's going to happen on the set. And this was
sound on this?
Yeah, there's sound
guys,
on
we're
this.
by a train track.
And we're fixing to speed up because this was a very big pause. And you actually heard about this, but you weren't there for it. But this train rolled through for a solid, 17, 20 minutes, guys, behind the cameras. I mean, it was 17 minutes.
The sound guys are like,
we're just like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So we have to break down. We have to say, okay, I'm sorry. And it finally finishes, and we just sped up real quick through that. But we jump right back into
the joys of TV production.
And then now we can start it again. So,
well, we got John up in Arkansas. Hey, John, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, John did FPD. He came down and did that one time. Rick from Tennessee. man, Tennessee is a gun state, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, they love their
And
guns.
I don't mean like,
their 2A.
oh, they're Southern, they're a gun state. That's not necessarily the case, but
Nope.
actually a lot of the YouTuber dudes are from Tennessee.
Javier V, all the way from Guadalajara, Mexico, chiming in.
Beautiful, beautiful city.
It is
enormous
working.
city.
Yes, but that's FPD. Now next week we have NRA meetings coming up, and so we will be there. Ryan has a. You're going to be going down every aisle looking, so you guys stop him a lot.
No, please. No, just wave. Will you see me? It's like, hey, Ryan, hey, I got to go.
If he doesn't see or don't feel like he's ignoring you because we are there on business, we're getting business done.
I mean, I want to say hi, but I have a short time window. I don't get to stay.
I'm not talking to anybody. Well, and you're only there for
show.
a day, so
yeah,
that's kind of.
I have some other stuff I got to go do.
That's different.
But at the NRA show, come by the Ruger booth on Saturday, Gun Talk Radio from there during the day, the FN booth on Sunday, and it'll be live. So. Should be fun.
Stop by because Tom loves, Tom has little short breaks in the middle, and he loves hearing from fans, and he loves, taking pictures and stuff like that. We've got a lot of people.
Tell us your conspiracy theories. He loves to.
Loves them.
Talk about that.
Yeah. Now he's gonna go. What have you gotten into?
Well, why did you send these people here?
Keith from Oklahoma. Hey, Keith, I'm coming to the home state this weekend for a turkey hunt.
Tell me about this. You're going to get after it?
No, I'm going to get after it. I haven't been out there, so I don't know what the birds are doing. So, Keith, if you have inside information, toss it this way. But I'm, taking a 10-hour trip to hunt, a day and a half, but it's chasing turkeys, and I love to do it. So, anyway, so that's what we've got going on. We've got Utah chiming in, Illinois, and Indiana. So, we've got people chiming in from everywhere.
Other stuff we'll be doing right after NRA, we'll be filming a bunch of stuff with Springfield Armory and Rob Latham. So we have some stuff planned, but let us know if you're a Springfield Armory fan or a fan of their guns or whatever. What guns you'd like to see? What stuff would you like to see Rob do with guns?
That's the more important question. What you want to see Rob Latham do? Because that man can do anything.
Yeah. We're always kind of come up with stuff, and sometimes we go a little too far, and he's like, no, that can't be done.
But if anybody could do it, it'd be him.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, we've got that coming up, and kind of touching back on FPD, we've got another filming. We're going to have 2 more filmings this year. So if you didn't make it in this round, don't worry because we've got those coming up, and one of them is at the end of June. Yeah,
end of June in New Hampshire. We'll give you more information, but if you're interested. Towards the end of June, we'll be filming in New Hampshire. We're going to be doing several episodes of FPD up there. More details to come, but it should be really good.
It's going to be great. That's going to be a great trip to be on, and thankfully I get to go. So
yeah, I hope New Hampshire in June is probably better than Louisiana in June.
I think just about anywhere New Hampshire in June would be nice.
Yeah,
especially beginning of July.
So, what guns are you guys shooting right now? What are you pumped about? What have you seen anything interesting lately? This is the time of year when we're filming a lot for all the TV stuff. And it's busy, but it's also great because you get to try out different guns, try out different ammo, different cartridges, see what works. Because it's funny, there's a lot of, especially online, social media, on YouTube, there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions.
Oh, absolutely.
But sometimes they haven't shot a lot of these guns, but they have very strong opinions about caliber choice and bullet choice and gun choice and all these things. And one of the things we get to do is we get to try them out.
Absolutely.
And we can kind of not really just have an opinion, but we can go, well, actually, I saw this in action and this worked or this didn't work.
Right. Well, that brings up an interesting point. So we get to test all these guns out, but for you guys at home, how do you guys make your decisions? I mean, is it all driven off, content that you're consuming online? Is it, articles you're reading? How are you making your choices? It just, I hear a lot of buddies hear about it, and so that's what I'm engaging in. Like, how are you deciding what your next gun is? Because for us, it's a little bit easier because you can go out, you can run it. You know, we were just shooting that Springfield 911. We've talked about it a couple times on our live, and it is actually a very smooth shooting gun.
It's a smooth shooting gun. Also, Tom was out shooting the Ruger 10 millimeter. The revolver,
GP 100.
GP 100.
Grant, the world champion.
And he backed out to 50 yards and was
65.
It was
65.
It was far.
It was
and we were like, well, you know, we'll get a couple of shots on target.
Right. No.
I think he missed once and figured out he needed to change where he was holding.
Right.
Then it was just bing.
It was
bing,
every shot.
Bing.
But it's stuff like that maybe, you know, the average guy doesn't get to do, but we kind of get to see these things unfold.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got guys on here. Zorro's chiming in. Hope everything's good down in your neck of the woods. You're keeping everybody safe. He's shooting Glock 43, Smith & Wesson Shield with a Crimson Trace laser integrated into it. Jeff, that's a good choice. But, you know, Prep Brothers wants to see more 10 millimeter stuff.
More 10.
You're in luck.
There's going to be more. There's more.
Yes.
Everybody's doing 10s these days. This is like the year of the 10, or
Yes.
maybe that's probably an overstatement, but there's a lot out there, a lot more than there used to be.
I mean, there's all different avenues to consume this content that we've got, that other developers have. But what are you guys seeing out there? What are you interested in? What's your next gun? Honestly, my next gun, I don't think I'll be able to get it, is the P365.
Yeah.
We talked to FRC Range yesterday in Baton Rouge. That's where we were filming. And he said there's a gun shop in Baton Rouge that has a waiting list of 400 people to get a 365.
That's crazy.
So it's pretty interesting. But yeah. So new guns. So are you ready to learn something new?
All right, I'm ready to learn something new.
Okay. Now, I went out and bought this brand new, so you don't, get my germs on it. But you're going to learn to blow a diaphragm call. Have you ever done this before?
Yes.
Okay, so see, it'll be easy.
I haven't. Now, this is...
You might need these.
You might need scissors.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I used to bring these to class in junior high and blow it so the teacher wouldn't know where it was coming from.
Okay, so this should be easy.
But I
didn't know your experience.
I haven't done it in
years.
Okay.
Yes. So this little container I got, you guys can find them almost anywhere. What I like to do, keep calls fresh, and I have calls in here from about 6 years ago.
That's nasty.
So you drop in a little bit of mouthwash, so it's fresh, and then just a little water covering them, and then
that's the trick.
And then you pull them out. They're ready to go. So that's just a little tip for you guys out there. But I even got a new one. Now the scissors, because a lot of these these diaphragm calls, they don't fit your palate well. So on the horseshoe here, I'm going to see if you guys can see it here. So this latex is overset with a horseshoe right here. So, man, like if you suck this down your windpipe, it becomes a problem. And so what I like to do is I will take scissors, cut them to form. See, so I cut it. So see, that one started out that size.
You're customizing your calls.
Yeah, you customize your calls to fit your palate because you want.
Dork.
Yeah, I know. I'm a nerd, but so I was like sitting in the car. I was like, well, I've got 10 hours tomorrow to practice turkey calling. So I thought we would just like try to blow them right now. Just to like
see if I can remember.
See if you can remember. So you're gonna put it on the top of your palate, kind of in the back, and you're gonna blow air all over it. Just come on. Come on. See, that's why you need. Oh, that's pretty good. There it is.
That's it.
So you got it. It's hard to get consistent. See,
this is quality. This is quality television.
This is quality airtime. But so explain to them what you're doing to get the air to flow over.
I don't know.
Come on. You're kind of making a hum. So you can change the tone. So do you know how to do a purr?
No.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of almost roll your R's from the back of your tongue over.
This
right.
turkey is dying.
The turkey's done. So what you do is you... Yeah. There you go. All right. Turkeys are coming to roost, but, I mean, come on. It sounds like a dying turkey. That's better. Even better. See, just a little bit of
Maybe
practice.
a box call.
Yeah, or a push button.
Yeah. Just a,
So, but anyway, that's all I got. I didn't know that you had done this a long time ago, but you picked it right back up. Easy to do.
like riding a bike.
Just like riding a bike.
Well, good luck on your
Yep.
turkey calling.
Yep. All right, we'll see you guys later. That turkey's dead.